What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. If you're watching this live, drop a one in the comment. And if you're watching the recording or the replay, make sure you put number 2 in the comment section. Super excited for today. Happy we have some questions already, so that's good. A few people already posted some of their questions. Anytime we do these questions and answer sessions, we normally create an event. So in the event section, you can always write, you can post your comments, and we will get them answered on these sessions when we do them. So if this is your first time here to the group, welcome. My name is Andre.
I'm Brittany. You're going to say it.
Well, I was going to say it, and then I'm like, you can say it. So we created this group for anyone who's just getting started online, or maybe started and haven't found the right information or the proper information, or some of you may call it success. Success is a big word, and it takes a lot of work. So if most of you are coming in here with the mindset of just expect that it's just going to happen overnight, it's not. Yeah, sure, there are some people who made it happen, and maybe they're at the right place at the right time, and their video blow up or whatever it is that they're doing just takes off.
Just know that's not normal.
Yeah, that's not
it's
a
really
normal
not
thing.
normal.
It does take work, takes time, and it does take effort. So if you're not willing to do the work and put in the time, then maybe entrepreneurship is not for you.
And it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
It's truly not. It's really not.
Yeah. And when I say entrepreneurship, it doesn't matter if it's online or offline business. Entrepreneurship is just not for a lot of people, because you're gonna have to do a lot of things to make it work. You're gonna have to willing to put in the extra time, the extra effort, sacrifice your days, your events, parties, whatever it is, to become successful. And a lot of people are not willing to go through that phase, because immediately they're going to quit, they're going to give up, and all that stuff.
And it's something where you have to be strict with yourself when it comes to doing the work and putting the work in, because nobody's going to do it for you. No one's going to be like, hey, go to your computer and do this work. Like, you have to be very, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent, but that's very...
Determined?
Not determined. I don't know the word.
Persistent?
No,
tenacity,
that's not it. I don't know.
Drive.
You get what I'm trying to say.
I'm just throwing words.
I know.
So we got some people on the live already.
Hey, Douglas, Cindy, Joel, welcome, what's up, guys?
And yeah, start dropping in the comment section, because we love when you're on here. And make sure that you hit that love button. We like a love. This is like the love Sunday. Drop some love, heart, likes,
yes,
all that kind of stuff. And just to get it going, man, really, get this thing going.
Yep. And I know I said this last week too, but I'm just going to say it again, because maybe this is the very first video you're seeing from us. So we've been doing live Q&As on Sundays just because we have already put so much information out there, and we've realized how many people haven't utilized that. So rather than throwing more trainings at you, more information, these have been extremely beneficial and actually super fun for us, because we don't always know what you need answered, what you need help with. So this is why we will continue to do this for a little bit, just so it gives you time to go and utilize the trainings we have already put out there, so you can start your affiliate marketing business.
Yeah, and catch up. We're trying to get you catch up, because we have a lot of content, we have a lot to share.
And it can be overwhelming. So, the more if we were to be doing a training right now and you just joined this group and you see how many trainings we already have, you'd be like, oh my goodness. So we're sort of slowing the roll in favor of you.
Yeah, we're trying to, pump the brakes a little bit, because we could do this every night, and every night we can come up with brand new training, because we've been doing this for so long. There's so much that we can talk about, and we have a lot of knowledge to share. But we just want to pump the brakes a little bit to just get some people up and running. Of course, we're not going to wait for everybody, but at the same time, we just want more people to ask questions in the group, because I know when you're all going through the group, every time when I see someone ask a question under the video, I say, all right, yeah, this person is going through the training.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some of you probably will figure it out on your own, but don't be afraid to ask questions and put it out there. So if you're just joining, post the questions in the comments, but I do believe you already had a
I
few.
do have a couple questions that I
Yeah.
screenshot earlier. Also, too, if you're brand new, I'm just going to point this out now, too. If you do ever have a question, I don't want to say don't message us, but we get a lot of messages per day. You know, we have businesses, we have children, and a lot of the time we don't check our messages. Like if it's our direct friends and family, we know to go to it, but a lot of these messages even end up in our spam, but we just get so many a day. So if you could, in the group when you're looking at it, it says what's on your mind, just post your question there and we will get it answered ASAP. And most likely that question is a question that somebody else would like answered too. So it's just beneficial on both ends. You're going to get your question answered a lot faster and it's probably going to help somebody else. And if you are watching a training and a question pops up in regards to that training, just pop it on that video and we will get that answer too. The videos I typically go through like once a week. I try to go through those at least once a week, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so I just wanted to point that out. All right, first, so Caitlin Smith, I didn't see her pop on. So she has a question. It says, my main question currently is, this is a great question, how many emails should you have in your email campaigns? I only currently have created about 7 to 8 to add to Aweber for my product, but curious, do I make 40 to 100? Is there a stopping point on the emails if someone isn't making any purchases or anything? Hope that makes sense. That is a great question. I'll let you answer this.
Great question. So there's no really 7 emails in the beginning is great. So if you already have 7 already, go for it. Now, here's what you want to do also. If you decide to have 7 emails in your campaigns as follow-up series, of course, you want to make sure that you send out an email, at least every single day. You can do it every single day. You can do it every 2 days. You can do it, every Sunday or every Wednesday or vice versa. It all depends. Here's the thing. You want to make sure that you send out an email at least once per day. And here's why. Because there's going to be your competitors out there trying to get your customer. So you have to be in the forefront of these people. The reason why they submit their email is because they gave you the permission to email them. The reason why you sign up for Southwest Airlines or JetBlue or Amex or all these bank information, the minute you put your information there, they're going to send you unlimited amount of emails until you decide to say, I'm going to unsubscribe from the email.
That's what I was just going to add in. If someone's not wanting to buy from you, or maybe they're getting annoyed and realize that they don't want to buy from you, they're going to unsubscribe.
Yeah, they'll unsubscribe. So, and you want people to unsubscribe. That's the next thing. I love when people unsubscribe. So that clearly, like what they're looking for, I can fulfill their needs or their desire. So I know, people who are brand new when they just coming on and said, I had 5 subscribers and now I have 3 and now I have 2. That's good. Even if you have 2 people, you want to talk to those 2 people as if you're talking to 100,000 people on your email list, because you want to treat it the same way. The same way when you create a video or you create content and all those things. Even if one person, is watching you or you have 1 follower, keep doing it. Don't stop, because that person could be the person who's going to watch you and then eventually say, you know what, I like this person. I really want to sign up and everything. So yeah, you can have 40 emails. You can have 100. I know Brittany probably have like 12.
Hey.
I don't know. How much you have? I don't know.
My subscribers?
Yeah. Well, with my health,
well, yeah,
no, not subscriber. I mean, like your email
sequence. Oh, I thought you were talking about subscribers. I'm like, I don't have 12.
No.
In my email sequence, when they first sign up, there might actually be 12.
In my health,
I don't know.
In my health business, I have 7, but I send out an email every day.
Yeah, and
so I make it a duty to send out emails.
And I just want to tell you a quick story because it's funny. I'm not going to take up time because we actually have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So in regards to Andre saying the unsubscribing thing, okay? So one of my emails went out to my list one day and I had someone reply back asking a question and I was going to answer them. I didn't see this email for a couple of days because, again, we get a lot of emails. And if I'm not in the mental state, I'm not going to reply to you. So I ended up replying to her a couple days later. And the response I get back was, F you, in capital letters. And then a couple weeks later, this lady, I'm like, first of all, that's real classic. And she was just so rude. And I did respond back. I'm like, I'm just replying to the question you asked me. I'm like, the unsubscribe button is at the bottom of this email. She comments on my video a couple weeks later asking for info. And I'm like, I screenshot the message to him. I'm like, should I screenshot this email and post it under the comment? And you will get rude people too. And typically somebody like that, just go and unsubscribe them because you don't need that negative energy. So just know it's okay to unsubscribe people if they are rude to you too. Okay, anyways, I just had to tell you that story.
So I hope that helps.
So just know we get hate and rude people.
And just to add as well, so let's say you have 7 emails and you decide to consistently send out a broadcast email to all your people. When you create an email, you can also add that same email to your follow-up sequence. And nothing is wrong with that because the new people who's going to come in, they don't know.
Yeah.
They really don't know because you've sent it already. I've sent out the same emails over and over like every 3 months because I realized that email that I sent, every time I send it, somebody signed up. So I said, okay, this is gold. So I just keep it,
All right, so I'm going to move on. So Jim had posted this question earlier. Is it okay to reuse the same hooks, CTAs, which is call to action, but just swap out images, videos? I'm getting overwhelmed on if I need to have everything I'm posting be unique for my niche and product. I'll go ahead and answer that if you don't care.
No, you go.
So yeah, absolutely, Jim. I don't think you're on right now, but I know you will watch this afterwards. It is absolutely okay to do that. So even, I just want to give you an example. For me personally, so if you saw my post, or I don't know, I said something the other day, but last week I was able to batch create a month's worth of content, okay? So moving forward, that was for my new business page that I've been keeping you guys up to date with. So moving forward, I am going to rotate that content. I'm not sitting here creating new content for every single day because people are on Facebook different times of the day and they're not constantly gonna see everything. So it's absolutely okay to use the same hook, same call to action. And after like a 90-day period, go back and look at your insights and see which posts and videos worked better and then pay attention to those hooks and calls to action because those are the ones you will want to reuse. And then maybe there are some that you're not gonna want to reuse. But remember to give it that time period to see how it's working. Like, don't look at it in a week and be like, okay, that's not working, because that's not enough time. But definitely, like, don't stress about trying to make new content and new writings, or you get what I'm trying to say, like paragraphs and that type of thing. You don't need to do that. It will be stressful and you will be overwhelmed. So absolutely reuse things. Like if you're following me on Facebook, I reuse my videos all the time. I'll throw in new ones there, but I reuse them. The ones that do good, they get put up again.
Yeah, and sometimes you could just use the same text on a different video.
Yep. It's working smarter, not harder.
People don't know, but and that's the thing. There's a question, I think I just pinned it, and this is from Joel. He said, do you find emails are becoming less effective compared to live websites? Absolutely not, man. Emails can never die. So if you go on Facebook or on YouTube and you hear a guy come out and say, hey, email is dead, don't worry about email, it's less effective. Here's the thing, you can't go sign up for a bank account with your Instagram account or your Facebook account. Or you're gonna need an email, you're gonna need your email address. So emails will forever be number one. You can't go wrong. That's where people always say the money's on the list. When you sign up for, an airline ticket, they're going to email you until forever.
And again, I know we've mentioned this before too, but you are in control of your email. Like, so I don't know if what you mean, for website, I don't know if you mean funnel wise or like Facebook wise, but like come to social media, that could be shut down tomorrow. So emails will never die because emails are always safe.
Yeah, just like I had a TikTok account that got shut down. I'm not worried about it. It's gone. I go create a new one. But here's a good thing. I have emails from my email list. So if I could go, right now I can go send an email to everybody and said, hey, follow this new account, and people will follow it. So it's pretty cool. You both support each other as well. So you have to be self-motivated. Absolutely. You gotta support each other, and we do support each other. Some days she's very angry and my goodness. If you guys know what goes on in this household. Oh.
Can we first just add in this second child
This is
over
real
here?
life, man.
This second child over here is killing me, okay? Killing me.
This is real life. We don't sugarcoat anything on this show. So if it's your first time here, you will realize that we're real and we just keep it raw. All right. So Douglas said, I'm super interested in getting started. I want to make some extra money, but still trying to figure out what's real, what's bogus, and really how to get. Wait, oops.
It's because something was, and I don't have it on.
Yeah.
Go back up. Oh, yeah.
Okay, there it is. Okay, what's really how to get started, because I am as green as it gets in this space, so I'm ready to learn. Well, yeah. If you're brand new, I know how it is, man. When you're brand new to anything, you have a lot of mental blocks. A lot of mental block, and we have to work on ourselves too. Personal development is a big thing, and if most of you are on here right now, I highly recommend you guys read a lot. And when I say read a lot, I mean read self-help, self-development
or
books.
Listen to podcasts if you're not a reader.
Listen to podcasts and listen to other people who are doing what you want to do. So even if you want to do real estate, you want to go follow people who are in the real estate industry and go follow them, go listen to them, hear what they have to say. It doesn't matter what industry that you're trying to get into. You have to find people who are already successful. And each time you get to another level, you're going to have to find other people who's going to take you to the next place. It's a continuation of it's a learning process. You don't want to have too many mentors. You just want to find at least one and two who you can pick, stick with, learn from them, and they will take you to places like us. We got a mentor, and we have a few different mentors in different space, different niche, because not everybody's a master at everything. You got some people who are master at stocks. You got some people good at trading. You got some people good at, digital marketing, YouTube, all these different things, affiliate marketing. So you always have to find your tribe.
And Douglas, I'm pretty sure you're new to the group. Also too, once you start going through the trainings, I do like a 15-minute video in the beginning that like tells our story a little bit, because I was very apprehensive about this. Like it took me a little while to get on board. And, when Andre was going to sign up for this education thing, you're still living at my parents' house. I hear him, we're sitting at the dinner table, or the table, we were just talking, but I hear him on the phone, and I know what he's talking about, so I'm sitting here pretending I'm doing something and eavesdropping, and I hear the word $5,000, and I was like, I'm not joking when I say I did not speak to him for weeks. I was fuming because we had a baby on the way. We were living with my parents. I was working less than part-time hours. He wasn't even working because of immigration. So it's like I totally get it more than he does.
I'm the risk taker in the family.
And
I'm the daredevil. I'm the daredevil, and yes, she's the cautious one. So we kind of blend in. But I always get away with it. I always do.
And I do want to add in one more thing, and this isn't just for Douglas because he's new. This is for anybody that's watching this right now. You have to stay laser focused. If you're sitting there and scrolling social media and looking at people's reels or looking at TikTok, there's constantly going to be another video out there. But the thing is, you have to stay laser focused, because the grass is only greener where you water it. If you're hopping around and not mastering one thing before you hop to something else, you're going to stay stuck where you are. Stop scrolling. And I'm if you know us, we are very blunt and we speak the truth. There are people in this group who keep scrolling and keep commenting on our videos, and we are like, you are in our group and not utilizing the training. That is our biggest piece of advice, is stop scrolling and actually go through the trainings and do the work. So stay super laser focused. All right, that's my little rant for tonight.
That's pretty cool. great stuff. So I hope we kind of land that home. Joel was saying using System.io and didn't
Except my
accept
short.
my short URL. Okay, so you're probably using the URL link. Did you use Bitly or there's another one that's called Beacon? Is it Beacon? Beacon is a
I don't know.
so there's a lot of link shortener out there. If you just type it on Google and just find link shortener, you could use that. But I know a lot of different websites like Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, sometimes they kind of block link shorteners.
I was
I'm
just
not
gonna.
sure why.
And Joel, depending on what you're trying to shorten, if you don't have a domain, I highly recommend you go get one because it looks more professional and that is going to be less likely to not get accepted. But like Andre was just saying, the shorteners, some people look at it as spammy, so that might be why it's not getting accepted. So definitely go and get a domain if that's like what's holding things up for you.
Yeah.
It's worth it. And there's some cheap domains out there. Like really, what did we just pay? $129 a year for my new one. So it's
Yeah.
like there's some cheap ones out there. Definitely worth getting one.
Charita, speaking about domain, we're on the domain topic, so thanks for your question. I would like to know if if I only need to use GoDaddy for my domain name. So GoDaddy, I have a GoDaddy account. I have one domain on GoDaddy, but then when I just started, but I switch everything to Namecheap. So I use Namecheap.com because on Namecheap you can get on GoDaddy they will give you like set up like pages and all those kind of things. So yeah, if you got the finances to invest into that. But for me, I like to keep it at a minimal. You don't really need all that excess stuff. You don't need all that information. Right now, I just go to Namecheap. I go to Namecheap. I create a funnel where I use ClickFunnels because we use ClickFunnels, or you can use other software tools and things like that. So just go for it, man. All right. Joel said no followers on Pinterest. Just keep posting. Yeah, man. Just keep posting. Use hashtags. I'm not sure if you can use hashtags on there, but use hashtags. You can. If you just keep posting at least 3 times a day, man, that's all you got to do. Just keep on it.
Joel, let me tell you, my new business page, it's going to be I don't know how many weeks, but I make 5 posts a day, 3 reels a day, and I don't have any followers either. So it's okay.
You just got to keep going, man.
You got to keep posting.
Got to keep going. Charita, how do I get past the fear to just get started? I feel petrified, literally. And hey, it's okay.
First, let me say, you have, and this is no offense to anybody else watching this right now, because some of you are in the same place she is, but you have already taken that first step. You've gotten that education, and you, I think, have taken the biggest step to, how am I trying to word this? Like, you got over that first hump of fear. Like, just starting is like the scariest thing. And you, because of education wise, you did already start. Like, the rest of it is scary, but starting to me and for me is the scariest part.
Yeah, so you already wanting to learn, so that's a good thing. So huge congratulations in being interesting or interested or whatever you want to call it in learning, and that's the first step. I'm afraid of a lot of things, and so I'm not sure if this will work for you, but I'm afraid of a lot of things. I'm afraid of I realize that digital marketing or affiliate marketing is the easiest way to get to work right now. And so if any of us, if we're hungry, we could just come to our kitchen, and if we feel sleepy, we can go upstairs and go to bed, in the middle of the day. If you want to go take a nap. What I'm afraid of leaving my family and going to commute to work every single day. I'm afraid of leaving my 2 kids, Brittany, and go to work for 12, 15 hours because the traffic is hectic. I'm afraid of, a lot of things, car accident. I'm afraid of something could go wrong. I'm afraid of being in a building and somebody walk in, and because you've seen it on the news. These are the things I'm afraid of. So because I'm afraid of those things, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to not have to do that. I mean, I'm afraid of even going getting a regular job right now after 5 years. I'm honestly afraid of those things. So
And
I get scary when I think about it. Hey, what if we have to go work for somebody else?
that like
So
makes
that
that makes me
makes
sweat.
me, it freaks me out. So that way I said, you know what? I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that I create the life for us, for my family. So if I have to work 100 hours a day, I'd rather work 100 hours a day on a business for myself than to work 40 hours for somebody else. Because at the end of the day, that person will take as many vacations. At the end of the day, those people will go buy a yacht or go buy a Ferrari or go buy a nice house with a white picket fence or go lay on the beach in Bermuda somewhere. So what about me? I look into myself and I said, if these people are bold enough to have these things, I'm going to be bold enough to go try things for my family. So I'm not sure if that is going to resonate with you. So I do hope not just you, but everybody who's watching this, you have to look at your life and see where you are right now. Are you currently happy with where your life is right now? Look over the next 3 years. If life stays the same right now, if life stays the same, the next 3 years, your life, let's say you don't do anything and you stay in this same position the next 3 years, I want you to comment right now in the comment
Don't
section.
be shy.
Don't be shy right now if you're watching this. In the next 3 years, will you be happy with where you are right now? So if your life don't change and you stay the same way the next 3 years, will you be happy? Yes or no? And your answer will tell you exactly what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing else to say. That's it right there. That's your answer. So if you're okay with being in the same place that you are today, then keep doing what you're doing. And if not,
And you know, like with Andre
do
saying
something about it.
with Andre saying that, you know, since we started this, like really being active in this group back in July, sometimes it like eats us up because everyone joined this group for a reason, and it's most likely because they were not happy where they are in life and they want something more for some reason. So it's like it eats us alive because there's so many people that have joined this group. We have removed thousands of people from this group, but it's like just start. And I know it's hard because I totally get it. And when I say that, I mean it. Like I get it, but just start. Because those of you who have been in here since July or August, you and I know like presents isn't everything about the holidays, but let's face it, we end up buying presents for people anyways, okay? You could be making money right now if you started in July or August. You could be, not necessarily, but you could be. So it's like, are you sitting there like, why the heck did I not start when I joined this group?
Yeah.
Because look at how much further ahead you could be right now, you know, but you're letting fear and that scarcity mindset hold you back.
And I get it. Hey, the best way to survive. Affiliate marketing is right now booming in the 21st century, and especially with what's going on in the world. Yeah, we get it. We understand. At the end of the day, people are going to buy stuff off the internet.
No matter what.
No matter what is going on, they're going to buy stuff from the internet. And you want to be a part of that. You want to learn how to do digital marketing, how to sell products on the internet that people are already looking for. Whether it's weight loss, it's going to be beauty, it's going to be you're going to sell shoes, you're going to open up your own little t-shirt business. Whatever it is that you're going to do, people are going to buy products on the internet because people are always searching. So all you have to do is you have to get comfortable. You have to get uncomfortable to get to your comfortable stage. Just push through it, man. Gotta push through those things. Gotta fight it. Do we have any other questions?
Scroll on there.
Let me see. Okay, so Cindy's asking.
Yes,
so
that's where we ended.
Yeah, Cindy. I know you did ask this question a few times. So you're asking, what are they signing up for? Can you do this without posting to social media? And just to advertise. Yeah, if you want to do, if you want to go do the blog or the training that I did a training on blogging, So you can definitely go watch that training. You can do um, so blogging will definitely go on Google or Yahoo and all those places. Social media, you don't have to make videos, and I did create a training about that. So if you
Definitely start
keep
from the
going,
top.
just go from the top, keep working your way through the training. I promise you, by the time you get to the end of the training, most of the questions will be answered. And you're going to be like, why haven't I gone through that training already? You know, YouTube self help got everything. That's true, my friend. Great video, BYTO. That's
Bitly, yeah.
Britly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
So, Joel,
Bitly.
that's my guess is why it wasn't accepted. A lot of companies or places are cracking down on Bitly. Like, it's fine to like post on a Facebook bio or Instagram bio, that type of thing. But certain
Yeah,
things, they're really cracking down on that.
they kind of do it. Fear, false expectation
Yep.
appearing real. I see, Joel. You're watching my videos, huh?
I'm
There you go. That's what I always say. But it's the
afraid of
truth.
clowns. Andre's afraid of clowns too.
Yeah, I'm afraid of clowns.
He won't watch. I see. I love
I
scary movies.
don't even watch scary
He
movies.
won't watch them with me.
So I'm afraid of a lot of things, but sometimes
I want to point this out.
This
Joel,
question, yeah.
I'm afraid of no money when I retire. And it's not funny that you're saying that, but we just had a meeting the
This
other
week?
day with our financial advisor to go over retirement stuff and putting things away. That is our biggest
We
thing.
always do that every year.
You have so our financial advisor, are we one of the and I'm younger than Andre,
Yeah.
but we're one of the youngest couples, and we've been working with them. It's been 3 years right now. So I was 20.
3-4 years.
Yeah, so I was 20 something when we started going in there. If you do not, and I'm not getting into politics or any of that, but if you have a 401k and you don't have anything aside from that, I suggest you go start doing something, because your 401k is not going to get you through life.
Right now, it's probably a 4.0.
So definitely
In this
another big
market,
piece
right?
of this has nothing to do with affiliate marketing, but get yourself a financial advisor, because it is an eye opener.
Yeah. Like, go pay somebody, man.
Yep.
Don't be afraid to go pay
Yep.
money. Go get a session, bring your tax return and everything. If you're working a job and everything, and say, hey, here's what I make every year. What can I do with this money?
And
Like,
we're big doing things
it.
online, but go in and see somebody. Do not just do something randomly online with this. Like, this is your money and this is your future. And I know that's sort of like, excuse my French, like half-ass backwards for what we're over here preaching, but go see somebody, like talk to somebody face to face about your retirement. And Joel, that feeling is totally valid, and we get it.
The guy was even proud of us. He's like, oh my goodness, I've never seen young people. He's like, I've never seen people your age. He's like, normally we have people who are just coming in.
He's like, you're way ahead of people. He sees people after they have already retired. And he even says, he goes, if you are close to retirement or you are already retired, like, you're SOL, pretty much.
And he's like, some people are like, hey, we need to start right now. So that's why you have to find another way to make money to supplement your retirement, to supplement your Social Security, because inflation is going up. You want to create a recession-proof business. Having a recession-proof business is going to save you in times like these. I can't stress enough. So keep going. New reality show. I love that. Let me see. Scroll down. Is there more questions? I'm not sure.
What you have got. Take the plunge.
What you have to
love that,
lose.
Kay.
Yep. What have you got to lose? Take the plunge. Life is a risk. Don't miss out, because tomorrow is never promised. Absolutely, man. I'm going to tell you right now. You never know what tomorrow is going to bring. So you better take all the chances right now.
Cecilia, clowns are effing creepy as crap.
As much as you want. I'm Canadian. Got some. Yeah. Go check them out, man.
Yeah.
Like, for real. I'm going to get started ASAP. Been afraid. Thank you for all your training. It is awesome. Yeah. We appreciate you guys, man. That's why we do this. We do this for you. We do this for all you. So you can use this training and just create, a secondary income. It's not going to be easy. I'm sure most of you, when you started your job or your very first career, whatever it is, it wasn't easy. You didn't even know where the bathroom was when they first hired you. Somebody had to show you where it was. You probably didn't even eat lunch on your very first day because you're overwhelmed. You have to use this button or this switch, or if you're a nurse, they tell you, well, you got to go down there and you got to come back here, and you're like, what do I do? It's overwhelming in the beginning, but I promise you, if you consistently keep at it and keep doing it, it's going to be like second nature.
And if anybody, Joel, I'm just going to use you as an example again. If anybody is like Joel and you are afraid of not having money when you retire, you should, I don't know how to word this exactly, but you should be, obviously, you should start doing this, but you should put in your mindset too, if you don't start doing this and you're already afraid of not having money when you retire, you should be more afraid about what's going to happen when you do retire and you can't do all those vacations you want to go on if you have grandkids and you can't spoil them. Like, my parents have been retired for almost 4 years now, and they are the ones who worked with our financial advisor too. And it's like, they are living their life to the damn fullest. They are constantly going on trips. They're constantly, when they can take the kids, they take the kids. And, so because I guess we'll just stay on the topic of retirement, that should be your motivation to want to start this.
Yep.
Because you're working your life away, and then when you retire, your life's over. Like, it's not over, but we know. I recently just had a friend, her dad hadn't even been retired for 2 years. He just had his first granddaughter, and out of nowhere, they found out he had cancer, and he was gone within a year. So he worked his life away and then died.
Yeah.
At 60 something.
Not to scare even us too. Like,
yep.
Even though we're young, we never know. Tomorrow's never promised. We never know if we're gonna live, until our old age. So that's why we gotta set things up right now.
Well, if tomorrow's not promised for you, good thing we got good life insurance. I'm just kidding.
All right.
That's another thing. Go get yourself some life insurance if you don't have it.
If something ever happened, I have 9 people on here.
Yeah. If he disappears, shh, no.
Cecilia says, I want to retire in 5 years. Amen to that,
yes.
Sister. That's the goal. And that's what we are, I don't think we will ever retire. However,
what they say, feel like you don't ever, you will always have to do work with it. And we always say that.
I think we're retired already.
Yeah, I feel like I am. I do. And we can do whatever we want when we want.
So.
I have and I think I said this last week, where I go and get my hair cut. The owner has been begging me just 1 day a week. She only wants me 1 day a week. And I'm like, nope, sorry. Like, the thought of having to abide by somebody else makes me want to vomit. And that's also what keeps me going, is because I never want to have to go back to the salon. Never.
Post some questions. Give me some love, man. Give me some love. Post some questions.
We'll see if we get any questions in the next few minutes.
Yeah. Drop your questions in here.
Women live longer than men.
Amen to that. That's why. That is why I'm going to go buy myself a yacht.
But I actually
live out some of my money before I pass away.
I was driving Jackson to school one day, and your life expectancy was cut down by 2 or 3 years. Fun fact. And that right there, it's like, some people aren't even going to have 10 years to live their life, to travel the way they want to travel. Maybe they don't want to travel, and they just want to stay home and be a homebody. Whatever it is that you want when you retire. Your life expectancy has been cut down, in case you did not know that. Cecilia, you're a nurse. You may have heard that. But fun fact for you guys.
Having options in life is better. You don't need to be rich or be a millionaire and be all that stuff. Just have options. Be option to, like, hey, I want to go to Bermuda tomorrow. You can leave. Or I want to go to Disney World. You take the grandkids. Or take your kids. Or take yourself. Or I want to go to California. I want to go to Hawaii. Or I just want to stay home and do gardening, or maybe open up a little ranch, get a little horse, buy a ranch and just live life. Maybe that's what you want, so it's something that is worth fighting for, man. Just keep fighting. You all got this. And I believe in each and every one of you that's watching this video. I believe in you that you can do this. However, you have to believe in yourself. That's the only thing.
Well, you
gotta
have to
find
do
it.
the work.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and do the work. Any other questions? Any concerns? Anybody? Fire away. Let us know.
You know, while we're sitting here waiting for a couple more questions, you know, in a couple weeks? Yeah, it's really just a couple weeks away, which reminds me, I gotta go place an Amazon order, so some affiliate out there is making money off of me. But you know, his cousin decides to randomly get married in the middle of the freaking week. So, you know, it's nice for us because we're just going to put the businesses on autopilot, but then we're taking off in the middle of the week for a few days to go to the wedding. So it's just the little things like that. Because if he was still working on cruise ships, you know, they wouldn't give him an extra week off on cruise ships when we got married. That's corporate for you. That's Royal Caribbean for you. Like, he asked for an extra week, one of the hardest working in his position. And she says, I'm sorry, I cannot honor that for you.
Yeah, an extra week to basically go
on a honeymoon.
On a honeymoon with my wife.
Yeah.
I couldn't even do it.
Yeah. So, you know, it's the little things for us that keep us going, because you know, on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before a holiday, you know, a couple weeks before Thanksgiving, my boss would have been like, hell to the no, I need you here. So it's the little things like that for us that are our motivator and keep us going.
Yeah. Welcome, Lorraine. Happy to have you here. I know, hey, we have computer problems too, you know, so I know how it is. I love Kay's comment.
Yep.
You know, we can't depend on the government to take care of us.
And
we
take
are
care of themselves
on our own, you know, and it's the truth. You know, you can't rely on, you know, the little bit of money that they give you, Social Security and all that kind of stuff, because inflation is going up and all those things. So you have to find other ways, different avenues to go out there and make money. You have to. It's a part of the plan.
This is how you give yourself a raise, because your job, maybe you'll get 2% raise, $1 raise an hour. But in all honesty, what is $1 raise an hour going to do for you? You got to go supplement somewhere else. So like, this could be your raise.
Yeah. So we had a question.
System.io or ClickFunnels.
Yeah, which do you find? I haven't used System.io yet.
We're just obsessed with ClickFunnels.
Yeah, I've only used ClickFunnels. I haven't used it yet. But I know I did mention that I'm going to create an account. I haven't gotten to it yet. I had friends who use both, and they say it's kind of like the same. It's just that ClickFunnels just have a little bit of an advantage. That's it. But System.io is great. You know, it does the same thing. You know, it's going to take you from point A to point B. Whichever you feel comfortable of using. Yeah. Pick it and run with it. That's it.
Yeah. And, you know, I feel like and I'm going to talk about this too, you know. When I first started posting videos just back in July, you know, about getting educated and whatnot, I used to answer, oh my gosh, and don't do this, learn from my mistakes. I used to say to him, why don't these people just answer everybody that messages them? And now I'm to the point where I'm like, oh Lord, now I know why they don't answer everybody. And the thing is because your time is valuable. Some of these questions I get from people, I'm like, I can't tell you what to go. I can't tell you what to go and do. You know, like even if I say what worked for me, it's not necessarily going to work for you. And there's little things and like little questions that are asked, and you have to ask yourself, you know, as I said, I can't go on my messages right now, but like someone asked me a question and I'm like, if you can't answer this for yourself, you're never going to survive this industry. Like you're not, you know? So yeah, Joe, like Andre said, find one that works. Like we said, we like ClickFunnels better, but definitely for anybody, like, again, maybe Facebook is your thing. Run with Facebook. Maybe Instagram's your thing. You know, we can tell you what has worked for us and what hasn't worked for us. Even what hasn't worked for us might work for you. So that was another, you know, little tangent. But like
so many different options.
Yeah. But like the questions I get in my inbox, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you know.
And it's all good.
Yeah. And these aren't questions from you guys, by all means, just so you know. These are like really random people. Really random. Yeah. And you're going to get that, you know?
Come on, System.io. Yeah. I think Lorraine probably used both. So you can try both. They all have trials. You know, try each one and see what works better for you. What do what do you in depth suggest your first TikTok video? How do we start strong?
Just start.
Just
Just post a
start.
video.
Just start. You know, it's not about starting strong. It's about starting. You know, you got to post your a video. You know, and the more you make videos, the more you're gonna get comfortable with making videos, and it's gonna help you understand. You're gonna realize, all right, okay, this is my style. This is what people are doing, and you're gonna get comfortable in your skin, and you just never want to stop posting video. And then you're gonna get to a point where if you don't post a video, you feel like something is wrong. Because you're gonna lay down and, oh, I haven't posted a video today. Let me go make
like
a
I only
video.
posted one today and I'm like, ugh, but I'm like, whatever, because I'm tired. I'm consistent, but you know, you sometimes have those days where you're like, okay, I'm just posting one today. But I've also been in this almost 6 years, so I can slack some days, okay?
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
and my biggest thing too, Lorraine, this is for anybody. If you're doing videos, be unique. Like trends are cool and whatnot, but now I see people constantly posting the exact same thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so boring. I find that my biggest success with videos is when I am talking because people can hear my voice, they can hear my sincerity, they know I'm real. They know I'm not just copying somebody else. You know, I still do some that, you know, like I don't talk in, but that's my biggest thing. And I'm not trying to attract people my age. I'm trying to attract
Anybody.
people, oh, I said not my age. You know, like people, you know, older than me. Like that is my niche. So I like to talk because not everyone's like wanting to do the whole pointing thing. Like, you don't have to do that, and I recommend you don't do that. And don't, obviously, you're probably going to have some videos that you like and you'll do the same text as people, but that's just what everybody's doing right now. So
Yeah.
it's not, people aren't standing out to the crowd. Like, put your own spin on things, and, you know, you, as you said, you might be nervous and you want to start off strong. My biggest piece of advice, if you do, you know, want to introduce yourself, talk to the people. Okay?
Yeah. Even if you want to make you know, your first video, you basically can, you could just say, your first video could be like, um, an intro video. If this is your first video, you can make it short and sweet. I would I would basically talk about myself on my first video. I'd say, hey, my name is Lorraine, and just like you said, my name is Lorraine. I'm in my late 50s, and I've seen all these people making all these videos, and I decided to make my very first video. So if you want to follow my journey on this, you know, and hey, come on, you know, follow me. Follow me, watch me do. I'm going to talk about different tips. I'm going to talk about different things, and I would love for your support. So if you
And
like
that's
that,
all.
that's it. That's all you
Super
do.
short and sweet.
You're
It
just
does not,
talking.
you know,
You're not. You know, you're not trying to be somebody else who you're not. You're just being yourself.
like I do a lot of 60-second ones, but that's because I can fluently talk about this. Like if you can't do that, don't do that because it's just going to be unnatural. Do the shorter 15-second ones.
Yeah.
You know, your videos do not have to be long, and you want to catch somebody's attention real quick.
Yeah, the video, like, you can make a video that is an hour, and you can make a video that is 15 minutes. People will stay because they want to learn something. So it's not the length of the video, it's how you get the message across.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up? My name is Lorraine. I'm in my late 50s. This is my very first video that I'm shooting. And I'm extremely nervous, and I'm excited at the same time. So if you want to follow me on this journey, just follow me or comment down below. Hey, have you ever made a video yourself? Comment down below if you've made a video.
Be vulnerable. Like you can totally say you're nervous because people can relate, you know?
Yeah. So, like, hey, my first video. I'm nervous. No, be like, oh my goodness, this lady just made her first video. That right there could you.
And they can be like, dang, if she can do that, I can do that.
Yeah, you could be the person who's gonna help somebody else get out of their comfort zone. You know, you just never know.
Oh, did you see that? Because I was like, that was a good guess. Or had she wrote that?
No.
That was a good guess then. Can you go back?
Oh.
No, go back because I want to touch base on what Jim said. So, Jim, that was a struggle for me. Working to get things just right sets me back. I'm trying to push myself to focus more on getting content out, learn, and make the next ones better. Yep. So all you got to do is make the next ones better. And because Jim just commented, I do want to point out too, if you're doing like, products or something and you're not wanting to put your face out there and whatnot, you can absolutely make reels without showing your face. It may take things longer to grow because someone can't see who's advertising this product and whatnot, and that's totally fine, but you absolutely can make reels. You can go to Canva and they have templates on there that you can make them without your face even showing. So that's another option too.
Yeah, you could do a lot of engagement posts in your reels
Yeah,
as well.
yep.
So you could say, question like, I'm gonna use something silly. Just outright comment if you are an Android or you're an iPhone person. See what I just did? So people are gonna see it and be like, I'm iPhone, Team Android, Team iPhone, Team Android, and you're gonna have people going. So that is gonna get the comments going, and because the comments are going, Facebook, YouTube, or whatever, TikTok is gonna say, hey, hang on a second, there's a lot of action going on in this video. Let's send it to more people. That's how it is. Question. You can just ask a question. Do you like apples or do you like grapes? Do you like apples or oranges?
But don't make all your videos like that because you
Don't
want it to
make it
be
all like
niche
that.
specific.
Yeah, I'm just saying
yeah.
that. I'm just using that as a little thing. So
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong. You can ask those questions. Ask those questions, and that's gonna help your audience going.
And people get defensive about their phones.
Yeah.
We're Team Android.
Yeah.
Okay. iPhone users.
It's just like, politics posts. People post politics
Oh God, don't do that.
they like it going. They're like, hang on a second.
What? Oh yeah, Joel.
Yeah. You gotta be political. You gotta find some questions and answers that's gonna get people going. That's what you want to do. And it's gonna help your business going. I do all that stuff. Hey.
Yeah, Kay, you're right. We are always our worst critic. It's true. Yep. Joel, did you start organically or start with ClickBank? I started organically. I don't know about Andre.
Do you start original? What?
I think he meant, did you start organically or start? Yeah, Joel. Now I'm confused. Now reading that again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on, type that again, Joel.
He's asking if did we start originally with
ClickBank. I think that's what he's asking. Yeah.
No, so I used to promote a company called Online Sales Pro. They're still around. It's just like a ClickFunnels, but they've been around. And I started with them, and then I started looking in for other ways of building business, and then I found Dave and everything, and that's where I started. So started from there and just grow and just learn.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
You gotta learn from the best.
Hey, that should be our intro theme song when we jump on lives.
I know. We gotta start playing an intro music, like a drum roll. What is the best way to advertise products? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
Many trainings. If you haven't gone through all the trainings, we talk about Facebook, blogs.
Just find what you're comfortable with. So if you're a Facebook person, stick with it. I know people always ask that question, what's the best way to get traffic? What's it? And all of them, literally every single platform.
But it's what you are comfortable with.
Yes, that's the thing. Every single platform, every single one. There's people right now that's crushing it on Pinterest. There's people crushing it on TikTok. There's people doing really good on Instagram. There's people on Facebook. There's people on YouTube. People are successful in blog. So there's people everywhere. Just find the one that you're going to feel most comfortable with.
And where your niche is.
Yeah. ClickFunnels is too much starting out. Do you suggest any training for free system IO? I'm sure there's probably like some YouTube videos.
I would say YouTube.
Yeah. So you'd have to just hit up YouTube and get some system IO training. You can start there, work your way on up. Is there any more questions?
I think for once we're like in sync. Usually he gets some and I don't, so we keep going back and forth.
Yeah, we're looking.
We're
literally looking at
once.
3 devices: my computer, my phone, and her phone. Because sometimes the questions are coming in various different avenues and areas. So yeah, feel free to use the information in the group. One more time, if you're brand new, go to the feature tab. You will see a big banner that says resources.
I changed it to make it stand out even more.
Yeah, so you can see it. It's big, bold. You can't miss it.
Nope.
Thank you all for being here again another Sunday. I don't know what got going on this Wednesday. No.
Soccer's over.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes, and we appreciate you. We love you all. Have a wonderful evening. Have a great week. Remember, keep posting the questions in the group, and when you go into the training, post that question specifically under the group. Tag us in the group. Put the @sign. You can tag me. You can tag Brittany. We will get to it as soon as we can. Because sometimes we have so many comments, we don't even get all the comments. It's like Facebook is like, guys, you're getting...
I'm not even notifying you anymore.
You're getting 100 notifications an hour.
And sometimes me more than him, because he can like hold his plate a lot, but I need to like mentally check out once in a while.
Yeah.
So, like Jim, you, for example, I know you've commented some questions on the trainings, and I will get to them this week, I promise. But like I said, I have to keep doing this and keep myself sane. Like and you need to do this too. Like you have to mentally check out once in a while to just like decompress, so.
We love y'all. Thank you so much. One love, be blessed, and we'll see you
on
the next video.
Yeah.